Hello students, so in this lecture video we are going to study that we are going to execute the 2D plate problem, that is thermal analysis. Okay, so look at this. The aim of the question is to conduct the thermal analysis of 2D component with a free end connection. Okay, so determine the interface temperature of the given composite structure as shown in the below sketch. As take the thickness of this wall is 0.01 meter. Okay, so look at this. This is a composite wall of a 2D plate. Okay, so here three layers are there. This is the first layer, second layer and third layer. Okay, so here the heat convection transfer is given, that is H is equal to 25 watt per meter degree centigrade, and the ambient temperature is given this one as 25 degree centigrade, and the initial temperature, that is a specified temperature, is given T1 is equal to 800 degree centigrade, and the thermal conductivity for the three metals are given different. Okay, so the first element thermal conductivity is K1 is equal to 20 watt per meter degree centigrade, and K2 is equal to 20. So this is not a 20, this is 30. Okay, so K2 is equal to 30 watt per meter degree centigrade, and K3 is equal to 50 watt per meter degree centigrade. Okay, so this side they given T4 is equal to 50 degree centigrade. Okay, so T1 and the T4, so you look at this. Okay, so specified temperature is given at beginning stage, that is the T1 is equal to 800 degree centigrade, and the right hand side again the temperature is there, that is what T4 is equal to 54 degree centigrade. Why it is T4? Look at this. This is the nodal temperature T1, this is the nodal temperature T2, and this is the nodal temperature T3, and last one is T4. Okay, so 1 2 3 4, so T4. Okay, and each element length is given. Okay, so the first element length is the 0.3 meter, and the second one is 0.013 meter, and third one is 0.015 meter. Okay, and so the height of this one is 0.1 meter is given. Okay, so this is a question is given, so we have to find out the interface temperature, that is the temperature distribution inside the composite wall that you need to calculate. Okay, so by using ANSYS method. Okay, so now how to execute, how to solve this problem by ANSYS method, now sir will explain now. Okay,
first go to preference, thermal, okay, preprocessor, element type, add, edit, delete, add, select solid as the element type, give okay. Since we have to define the thickness under element behavior, select the plain thickness, give okay, then close this. Then go to real constant, add, edit, delete, add, enter the thickness value as 0.01 meter, which is given in the question. Then close this. Then go to the material properties, material models, thermal conductivity for the set 1, which is given as 20, give OK. Now material model 2, the thermal conductivity is 30, give OK. Now material new model and the thermal conductivity is 50, give OK. If you have any other data in the same problem like emissivity and enthalpy, we can use in this part. Now go to the modeling. I'll be creating key points for recreating the geometry in active coordinate system. Let me consider key point 1 as the reference, and the key point 2, the coordinates are 0.30, apply. Then the third point, it is 0.45, apply. Then the fourth one 0.6, fourth one 0.6, apply. Then fifth one 0.6, then 0.1, apply. Then sixth one 0.45 and 0.1, apply. Then seventh one is 0.3, 0.1, apply, and eighth one it is 0 and 0.1. So we got the key points. Now we'll see how to create the lines. So for that, let me create lines, straight line. Now how to create the areas? So for that, I'll be going with areas arbitrary by lines. I'll be creating element wise. So we need to click only the lines which is applicable for the respective elements. You can observe how I'm clicking. So the element has been created. Now we need to do the meshing. So for that, go with mesh areas, free areas, just pick all these things and give apply. So the meshing has been completed. Still, if you are looking for any other finite meshing means, you can go with that. I feel it is okay with that, so I'm going with the same meshing. Then loads, we need to define the loads. First, let me apply the temperature. So temperature at on line, let me select on left line, there is a temperature of 800 degrees Celsius which is given in the question, and similarly on the right side also the temperature of 50 degrees Celsius is given, that I will be selecting. Now I need to define the convection on lines. So select the line where the free end convection is taking place. Here enter the heat film coefficient value and give OK. Now we can go to the solution, solve, current load step and OK. Solution is done. So how to view the results? We'll see that general post processor, go to the plot results, contour plot, nodal solution, nodal temperature, and here we can able to see. So this is how, see this different color bandwidth shows that there is a there is a reduction of temperature from the higher temperature to the lower temperature. Still, node wise we can check it by using the query result command. Go to the subgrid solution, select the temperature. See, this is 800, this is 50, and there is a influence of 25 free hand conversion on the left side. So that makes the temperature to reduce from 800 to 50. So this is how this analysis should be done. If you get any doubts related to this particular experiment, post your doubts in the comment section. Thank you.